Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur 281. Episode. Ihr seht, gehen wir wieder in Solitude. Jetzt müssen wir den Level Up, den machen wir jetzt einfach, weil wir es können. Leben haben wir eigentlich nicht genug, deswegen nehmen wir mal ein bisschen mehr. Ja. Wir haben 2 Level Up sogar. Machen wir das. Eigentlich wollte ich hier drin gar nichts tun. Wir haben 90 Punkte in One-Handed. Das ist irgendwie. Ja, da brauchen wir 100 für. Da wollten wir nicht hin. Und das da angucken. Dual Fury. Und Dual Wielding Attack. Wir sind ja eigentlich auch nur Bogenschützen. Dafür brauchen wir 100 und wir sind bei 92. Okay. So. Haben wir gerade mal 2 Level gemacht. Wir wollten eigentlich zu dem guten Isran. Ach, das ist das Ding. Das war nicht das, was ich gerade machen wollte. Also, wir kommen durch Dragon Bridge, um nach Isran zu laufen. Das müssen wir auch demnächst endlich mal machen. Die beiden Quests werden wir komplett vergessen. Die können wir nachher nochmal machen. So, Mjöl, bring the Nightfalls und Sentinel to Rustlight. Return to Varkos. Still giant located at return to Vidalia. Return to Grand Sky. Visit the shrine of Atsura. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's comfort. Okay, hier sind ganz viele Sachen drin. Okay, Mind of Madness ist das. Okay. Gucken wir doch mal, ob wir da hinkommen. Wer bist du?
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric's Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig, but it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
I'm bored. Okay. Okay. Bits and pieces. Ich bin gerade am Überlegen. Wir müssen... Ist der offen? Wo müssen wir hin, damit wir da hinkommen, wo wir für die Quest hin sollen? Da rein? Oder in die Richtung? Wir gehen erstmal in die Richtung, okay? Das war ja derjenige, der uns die Quest gegeben hat.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Okay. Was ist das hier?
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Okay. Was stehst du hier rum? Hier ist nichts. Ah, da ist das Bard College. Da können wir gleich mal reingehen.
Yes? Not in your life. It's dangerous in there, and Falk doesn't even like me and Erdy going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better. You can catch me at the Blue Palace later, if you want to talk again.
Okay, einfach mal so eben random die Person angesprochen. Hey, ich möchte da rein. Rain. Ich glaube, wir gehen erstmal ins Bard College. Und gucken, was wir da machen können.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
So what do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
So...
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in the Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
So... Okay.
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Okay,
Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times. But the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. That's tremendous! I have to admit, I didn't fully believe it still existed. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh no! Well, this won't do at all. Look, the copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. Oh.
so what does that mean?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer. death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened? Olaf did become king, and Numenex escaped later. It's entirely possible. And I'm sure the court will like that. I'm writing it in.
So, what's next?
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened? Oh, that sounds good. I'm not sure the court will believe that Olaf had wizard powers, but we shall see. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Okay. Sowas war eigentlich nicht gedacht, aber mal random Quests fertig machen. Lass ihn erstmal weglaufen. The Bard's College. Hier, du da.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History. And scribe work when I can find some quiet time. At last. I have searched for this drum for 20 years.
The college treasury is a bit thin right now. But I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army.
Noch mehr? Okay.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Ja? Ich gebe dir mein ganzes Gold dafür. Mehr geht nicht, ich weiß.
I suppose I
Dankeschön.
should return to my papers.
Also wir haben irgendwie random Quest-Items mitgenommen. Die dann brauchten. Okay. Strawberries? Nein, der will ich hier nicht. Code of Mauka. Lavender. Wer bist du? Also wir haben hier Dinge 600. Ja, wir sollten vielleicht... Lydia? Ja, dich meine ich. Danke. Können wir schlafen? Nee, können wir nicht. Wir gehen mal nach oben. Das hat jetzt doch nicht so lange gedauert, dass wir... Was haben wir hier? Hier haben wir eine Death Door. The City of Stone, Roger of Stone. Quicksilver Ingot. Electric Chamber. Das heißt, wir sollten in den Blue Palace gehen. Ich habe echt keine Ahnung gehabt, was ich da labern sollte. Und irgendwas ist hier komplett am Rum. Okay. Jetzt lass mich. Jetzt hab ich aber durch, ja? Danke. Gut. Irgendwas
evening.
ist sie.
I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Okay.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Der Exo. Ich bin hier gerade Quests am Beenden, von denen ich nicht wusste, dass ich sie habe. Das ist gut. Blue Palace. Es ist auf jeden Fall jetzt draußen dunkel. Gut.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Okay, gucken wir mal gerade, was ist das? Okay, was? Das hier ist Bards College nochmal.
Even a fine weapon is only as good as its wielder, sir. But they should fetch a high price from the Imperial army.
Right you are, Elf. Or even from the rebels, if they've got enough money to make a competitive offer.
As always, Lord, your loyalty is a shining example to us all.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim. I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Okay.
I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
Oh, they can. Ich glaube, jetzt wo wir hier drin sind, machen wir das, was man am jedem Ende einer Folge macht. Die Dartbücher. Bis zum nächsten Mal.